Jimmy's International Eats.
Aloha, everybody. Today, we're going to make a Hawaiian dessert. It's a very common Hawaiian dessert that is very easy to make and very yummy. It's called butter mochi. Now, mochi, in the Japanese culture, is a dough wrapped around ice cream. This is butter mochi. It's more like a cake or a brownie that you get to eat. It has wonderful flavors of coconut and butter, and it's just sweet enough to just make you smack your lips and say aloha. So, the one thing you do need for this is Mochiko. It's sweet rice flour. Now, I looked all over town, I couldn't find it, but I was told to go to Amazon, and sure enough, there it was. And I got 2 of these bad boys. It's Mochiko. And one of these boxes, 16 ounces, is exactly the amount that you need, 2 cups. So, Amazon, I think they were $4. So, super inexpensive, but worth every penny. So, this is 2 cups of Mochiko. This is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're going to add that together. And we're just going to give it a quick little mix-do. And set it aside. And we're going to bring these 2 eggs, front and center. You can see 2 eggs. And to that, we're going to add our sugar. The reason for this, that I like to do it this way, is because, you know when you beat eggs sometimes, they don't mix and you have those white pockets. When you mix it with something like this, it tends to, the graininess of the sugar forces it to combine better. So you don't have the big old white part in there. Now to this, we are going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. What goes better with butter and sugar than vanilla? And if you happen to oopsie-doo a little bit on the vanilla, not a problem. Really, can you have too much vanilla? I will list all these ingredients in the comments down below. So I'm going to mix that together. And then here is 5 tablespoons, as I make a mess, of melted butter. We're going to add that in there. Now I kind of messed up a little bit here. And I used the wrong bowls. Go figure that I would do that. Because I meant to put the liquid in the bigger bowl, but hey, it wouldn't be me if I didn't do it that way, would it? Now this is just a 1/2 cup of milk, regular old milk. And I'm stirring it all together every time I add something because I want it all to combine. And I don't want the sugar to be grainy, so bam. It's twofold. Now this is a 14-ounce can of coconut milk. And I'm using light coconut milk today because, you know, I'm all about keeping my current day Arnold Schwarzenegger-like figure. So I'm going to mix this all up. Clean up my mess. Oops, let's stay in focus here. Look at that. Smooth as a baby's butt. Or is that soft? I don't know. It's been a while since I had babies in the house. So let's bring this back front and center. This is our dry that we're going to add the wet to. And you can see in the bottom of this bowl, by all that mixing, there's no grains of sugar. But I want all this flavor to go in here. What's great about this is you can't overmix it at all. So I'm just going to mix it all up. I might even get the whisk back out. think it will. Let's get the whisk. Get all that goodness off. Yeah, that's better. There she goes. Now, if you've ever been to Hawaii, they have these in all the street food markets and all the delis and the lunch markets, some loco moco with a side of butter mochi. Now you're really talking an island adventure. So I'm just going to get all the lumps out. And rice flour is so delicate that, unlike regular old wheat flour, the lumps just come right out of this. Real easy like. And like I said, you can't overmix. So let me get all that off. Now, this here is an 8x8 pan that I lined with parchment paper. And we're just going to pour all this in there. And this is going to bake in a, oops. I saw a little bit of powder at the bottom. We don't want that. This is going to bake at 375 degrees for 1 hour. I can tell you right now, it already smells delicious. Give it a little smooth around. I can't let that go to waste. My hands are clean, by the way. But what do you care? You ain't trying this batch. Man. I just licked my finger off. That was good. Alright, I'm going to stick this in the oven for an hour. I'll check back with you then. My timer just went off. Ah, scram. Look at this. Smell it. Butter mochi. Now before I cut this up, I'm gonna let it cool. And because I did this, look at that. It's gonna lift right out. So I'm gonna let it cool, then I'm gonna cut it up, and I'm gonna show you what it's like. See, well, I wish you'd look at how pretty this came out of that pan. It just lifted right out. I was able to flip it over and take off all that paper. So let's cut this bad boy. I'm going to start with a cut in the middle. And then I'm going to do another one in the middle of that. And in the middle of that. And then repeat. And part of what makes it rustic is the fact that I can't cut a straight line. Look at this. Butter mochi. Like I was saying for the dogs, interrupted. Butter mochi. Look at that. Has the consistency of a brownie. So, I'm going to plate these up. And looky here. Butter mochi. Hope you try it. Hope you like it. Give it a shot. Aloha and mahalo.
Jimmy,